you, our viewers. So right about now, we're moving into the E-Trend segment. Yeah, we're here to dissect and give you all the happenings in the world of entertainment. Now, what we're starting off with, let's talk about DJ Azonto. I don't know where to start from. I don't know what to say. So he found himself on DLFM, that happens to be Daddy Lumba's station, where he was asked, about his song Funny Form. He said it's the biggest song ever, even bigger than, let me say, Daddy Lumba himself, bigger than, he mentioned a couple of names in the industry that big men compare himself to. These people, and we had people commenting on social media saying it was not quite, it was disrespectful where he found himself. There are two ways to this whole story. I believe this is just a young guy who's just confident about himself and his music, and he's trying to put himself to the top. Regardless of it, people were saying he was being disrespectful, and I feel, yes, it wasn't appropriate in a way. So there's a balance to this whole thing. So quickly, let's go listen to what DJ Azonto had to say. When I come back, I'm going to read some comments via social media.
You know, yeah, Funny Form there. Ghana producing any huge song. Ghana has never produced any huge song like Funny Form. Tell me it's a lie. I am your Daddy Lumba station there, with all due respect. Dear Njum being a trap Funny Form. Funny Form is bigger than any of Daddy Lumba's song. With all due respect, I mean, didn't attempt that. Or a remodel, I want to see him. Video number one, I'm a feeling. What was it? Send me $1 million, make the market send me $10 million. Send me $100,000, multiply that one to by 10. No, I cannot even compare anything to Funny Form. No. Apart from maybe I make say my kids and I made their mommy as major party, you know. I cannot compare anything on earth to Funny Form.
The Funny Form your biggest hit so far.
Yeah. No, it is. I mean biggest hit. It is the biggest hit in Ghana. Me say you cannot compare any of that Lumba's song to Funny Form. Kojo Njumbiamba, Black Njumbiamba. Meno Kasano, you can explain Taya is number 1 on iTunes. We will listen in just 3 years. 3 years. Charlie, one goes to Abreu. 3 days ago. And it's doing so well. Number 1.
Finally, you've heard it from DJ Azonto. So right now, I'm going straight on social media to read the comments coming in line with the comments he made about his song being the biggest in the world. It says, this is coming from Kobe Champon. He's an actor. He said, it's high time dude change his dealer because shit is getting out of hand. Sorry, and I apologize for the word coming in. What dealers is he talking about? That's quite deep. So we have Koji Sheldon also there. He said they sat for this guy to disrespect DL's catalog on a station owned by DL. Wow. Well, we have Keche. Keche also says, come on, come again. And a message coming in from I am Kitty. He said, this guy irritates me rough. I blame the presenters and the media houses who give him the chance to come and remove his abnormal things. You only got one hit song. You come in to compare yourself to Daddy Lumba. The host cries sick. And another one coming in from Witty. He says the guy takes something. So now people are attributing the way he's reacting to and the comments he's making to something he's taking, which I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, we believe he's on drugs. And if he is, he should be careful because it's really ruined him, and the way he talks in public, it's really not appropriate. Fine. We all try to brand ourselves. We all have a way we believe we're selling ourselves to the public, but words are very important. Today, earlier on the morning show, we had an interesting conversation when it comes to communication. So in case you missed out, go back to our YouTube channel, go pick 1 or 2 information when it comes to communication. So let's move away from that and move straight into a press release that came in from TGMA. That's the Telecel Ghana Music Awards. And we had people commenting saying that why was Amado's song, let me get the title right, Kukwa Nancy, not nominated. And now there is some correction and press release coming in. So they are saying errors and omission. I'm going to read it very fast for you to have an idea of the story. It says, following the release of the 25th Telecel Ghana Music Awards nomination, a 1-week window for error and omissions was open. This saw several submissions from the stakeholder community. So after careful evaluation of all submissions, the board confirms that there were neither errors nor omissions in the nomination list, except the following. So Lonely Road by O. Kenneth and X-Male Kid. This collaborative submission, okay, Thank you for the correction. This collaboration submission, initially filed as a featured work, that's Lonely Road by O. Kenneth, has been the subject of a correction. The management of both artists pointed out that Lonely Road was a joint project by O. Kenneth and ex-male what? Kid, and not a feature. The board noted this and has thus corrected the nomination to reflect Lonely Road by O. Kenneth and the other name. Now coming in, it says Kweku Anansi by Amrado. The board considered and nominated Kweku Anansi remix in the Best High Life Song category instead of the song original version. This affected the song's consideration in the Most Popular Song of the Year category. The board has reviewed this and consequently nominated Kweku Anansi by Amrado to replace the remix version in the Best High Life category. The song has also been nominated in the Most Popular Song of the Year category. The board wishes to always reiterate its commitment to fairness in the Telecel Ghana Music Award. We are deeply grateful to stakeholders in the music community for their commitment to the scheme over the past 25 years, especially for their active participation during the recent window and error omission. Once again, congratulations to all nominees for their outstanding work in 2023. We wish each nominee the best of luck at the 25th anniversary edition of TGMA in the coming weeks. Thank you. On behalf of the 25th GMA board, this is coming from Robert Kla. So this is coming from TG Ghana. How did they even say it? Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Yeah, and I like the correction they've done because we had people criticizing, saying that it wasn't really appropriate. We didn't see Kweku Anansi right there by Amrado. But finally, corrections has been done, and kudos going out to them, and best of wish to everybody who finds him or herself in that category. Now let's talk about the big movie making waves. People talking about the collaboration that was done by Nigeria and Ghana. He said, what's the title? Is it Ghana, My Country? Yeah, from Lewin. A country called Ghana, yeah. So we've had people criticize, we've had Kojo Sheldon talking about the color, talking about the picture quality, the storyline and all that. Well, we had, I think, the director of the film coming, saying that Kojo Sheldon is very naive, he has no idea about movies, yeah. And where he sat on radio with one of our radio presenters from multimedia, where he stated clearly that the movie is perfect, everything was done well, just that Kojo Sheldon is there criticizing, he has no background about movies, so he should choose his words carefully when he's talking about movies. So quickly, let's go listen to that interview.
I think that basically it came from one blogger they called Kojo Sheldon. And I think that guy has been trending, has been using negativity to trend, and it seems it's working for him. So it's something that he's been doing. But back to the main issue, I think that in filmmaking, there's something we call time and place of the action. You understand? So the time and place of the action will determine the kind of costumes you wear, the kind of food the people will eat, the kind of houses they will live in, and it will even determine the kind of color grading you should give the film. So, for example, when we got independence, when Kwame Nkrumah had a parade and so Ghana, your beloved country, is free forever. If you watch that video on TV, and then if you watch maybe 6 March independence with Akufo-Addo now, when you watch that video too on TV, you will see that there's a clear difference between that picture and this picture. So, for example, if I'm doing a movie around the era of Kwame Nkrumah, then I give it a very bright picture. It means that even as a filmmaker, I have failed. You see, because we shot this movie with 6K, a camera with 6K. So we got the best of pictures. But we were looking at the time and place of the action, and we know that everyone who are shot with a 6K a camera knows that the picture is very bright.
So we heard it clearly from Frank Fifi Gabin explaining further why the film came out that way. Interesting, but still, we still have people criticizing the work. I don't know what you think about it. Just go straight to our YouTube channel and drop your comment and let us know what you think about the movie. It's not out fully, it's just a trailer, which is giving us a fair idea of what is to come. And already people are criticizing. I'm wondering after the whole show what Ghanaians are going to say. But let's still stay in the camp of that production. We have Lowen coming up, where during his birthday, he did a video saying that he wished the president of Ghana dedicated that day of his birthday as a public holiday for celebration, thanking people who, let me say, supported his movie, and also Ochi Kwejo Sheldon. But interesting times we find ourselves right here in Ghana. Let's go listen to what Lewin had to say on his birthday, appreciating Ghanaians, and also what he had to say to Kwejo Sheldon, and also appreciation to stakeholders and people who showed up for his production.
Wonderful. I'm going to be my birthday, 15th April. I'm a crier. Seriously. I'm going to be wishing me happy birthday. I don't for support to a country go Ghana. I'm going to be TV stations here. I can't move in once. All those stations, media for bloggers, newspapers. I'm going to be and I am out that. BBA or support to country go Ghana. So support in your show. And then Muraho. And I am out that. They were from me. They were the matter. Nimpu. Why a DBA? Anche Yaman Biano. Nede Mediache. In pen way. I really love my country. I really love my friends. Name second name birthday. No. Ya. Name second name birthday. Ghana and penny for especially president. I can't say a holiday. I'm a Ghana for you because of cancer birthday. I come here and send car by because and a holiday for cancer birthday. Uncle be at Nefianka, Ubia Rishime. Kafanma, and birthday, the winning company, Ghana and penny food beer Rishime, or TV station could be a can. Now, my friend, Ghana penny, I'm a holiday, and some for Koduma. But it's okay. By 17th May, National Theatre, a country called Ghana, it meant 17th May. Kumasi 25th, Sunyan 1st June. I believe say Ghana man penny for man fan annual holiday and man birthday nintino. But I believe say 17th for day. Ghana penny for Ghana buying back as a holiday because of a country called Ghana moving premier no. Our Ghanaian people. By all the sense okay. Could you show them? But you what? See me see about Baku, you know. Michiwa. Let me show you. I love you guys. On the 17th May, Accra National Theatre. I love you guys. I really appreciate what you're doing for me, your support.
So we heard from movie maker and also actor Kojo Kansalawin, giving us some funny vibes. You know, sometimes the tension in town needs to be calm, and yes, he did so. I think it's a good way to promote and market his movie. But let's still stay in the movie industry and switch into Nigeria. So we all heard about the untimely death of one great actor produced by Nigeria. I'm talking about Junior Pope. Unfortunately, he lost his life. And not only him, we had some production members also losing their life. Now we have the producer of the movie coming out to give an explanation as to how this whole thing happened. So this, she made mention that life jackets were made available and some people used it, but unfortunately Junior Pope said that it was dirty, so he couldn't use it. And I feel this is a very flimsy excuse, something we really do not really sitting well. I think the information coming in is not really tallying to the whole thing that happened. And as of now, as we're talking, the Nigerian Actors Guild, or let me say the movie guild, has said they are going to ban movies that are being shot on well, let me say on the surface of water, or let me say the river banks. They've banned it, and the producer herself has been banned from producing movie for quite some time now. It's very sad. Why don't we put these structures in place? Unless some people, you know, will lose life before they are used as case study to curb situations like this. So unfortunately, we've lost a great actor. But before we delve into the story, let's go listen to what the producer of the movie had to say about the passing of Junior Pope.
So I told him not to stress me on the job. He said, okay, Ada, no problem, just pay me my money, my Hstv, and the 3,000 naira for the lab. No problem, say they leave out for me. I said, okay. I told Ogolo to handle it and sort it because Ogolo is my PM. I gave him money to sort, to do transfers and buy things that's needed because I don't do all that myself. I give money to my production manager. He handles everything from bringing out artists, transportation, and everything, feeding. He does all that. On that said day, I saw my director. They were outside. I saw Emeka too. So my director was saying that, Mama, I don't know what happened though. I don't know. He was on life jackets. Emeka, the DOP, was on life jackets. There was still one life jacket available. I don't know who took it, who had it. But my PM said that day that they saw life jackets hanging there, so they took it. That he even told Friday, the late Friday, to send one to Junior Pope. But that Junior Pope said it was dirty or so he didn't take it. These people with the life jackets survived. And they also told me that when they were in the water trying to survive, that Junior Pope was also there asking, is everybody okay? Hope everybody is fine. That they even threw a gallon to him to use and hold himself, which he was holding. That all of a sudden they didn't see him again. It was when they came out that they noticed that he was no longer there, because they said divers came and rescued some of them, while other divers were still there trying to rescue others. I asked, what would have caused this? Who would have caused this accident? He said he didn't know, but that TC was standing. TC was standing.
All right, so we've heard it from the producer of the Nigerian movie, and unfortunately, Junior Pope is no more with us. Condolences going out to the family and the friends, loved ones, everybody who's appreciated his craft. And I hope corrections are going to be made by all Actors Guild, every country, wherever we find ourselves. It's unfortunate we're using his death as a case study to correct some things. And yeah, I hope it gets better in the future. Now, lastly, let's talk about politics. We all know we've had a lot of people, you know, appearing before the public, telling us, making all sort of promises. But we have Nicholas Omani Champon coming in, one great gospel musician we have right here. I don't know the motive behind he coming backlashing Mahama, saying that I don't know what he had to say. But quickly, let's go listen to Nicholas Omani Champon, what he had to say about John Dramani Mahama.
Mama opportunity said the money here and for revenge. Yes, Ghanaians should be very careful. Mama, baby, you may revenge. For revenge. Abana Mututia and 2016. More man a chance here. All call for elections be a deal. It be being who are obiti. Politicians be our messing me politicians will make us up. Me both na make us up. The greatest vision for every politician is to win the elections ahead of him. I am telling you. Otu Obama Mahama election by the one and in or person or winning to Obama Boko Ghana for the Mubenya a chair Dunson. And Abatu will be over to Obama. Abatu there to Obama will be our best and Paucho and to Obama will be our Omebi. Or finish him.
Yeah, Zafanat Pania has finally spoken, and yeah, he said something about John Dramani Mahama. But I don't know what you think about the people running for us to vote for them come December 2024. But hey, I always say, show us period. So this is where we wrap it all up on the E-Trend segment. We've discussed a lot of stories, but you know, let's just pull in some challenge. If you think you have any story to share, anything happening within your community, any entertainment story, we'll have our WhatsApp lines active.